Chattanooga's Morning News with Gary Poole and Lewis Lee on your news and information station, News Talk 95.3, WPLZ.
WPLZ News time is 8:47, 47 degrees here in Chattanooga on a Monday morning, the 24th of October, and joining us in the studio, Dr. Jean Howard Hill, Lady J, running for Congress here for the 3rd District of Tennessee. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Now, I know that you are Dr. Jean Howard Hill, but, how long have you been going by Lady J?
Oh, let's see. Well, we don't want to count too many years since I'm 39. I'm 39 again. So let's say about...
39 and holding?
Really holding. holding. I'd say maybe about 6 years.
Yeah, it's kind of amusing sometimes when we talk with people that are running for a public office. Most of them always try to come up with the very, it's like they want to have that name that's all nice, and you're like, no, I'm Lady J.
I'm a lady, and that's how I'm going to go to Congress as a lady. Not a weak lady, but a lady.
It was interesting last week. We're obviously on your mailing list, and we got an email, and you brought up, I think, which is a very valid point, is so far some of our brethren in the media seem to be only focusing on two candidates. So they've been focusing on, of course, the incumbent, Congressman Fleischman, and Weston Wamp, who we've had on the air as well, and it's like completely ignoring the other people that have already announced. You announced a while ago, we carried that in the news, that you were running for Congress as well. Why do you feel you've been getting overlooked?
You know what, I really don't know. But I think it's very unfortunate because when we look to the media, we look to the media as a source of disseminating information, facts, and they're an educational source. And that's the thing that I really want the media to get it. You are an educational source. And so, therefore, educate the people. And you can't educate the people if you leave the 2 out of 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Right.
And so, and I'm not starting a war with the media, but, the media needs to change its culture, too. Now, that's not all of the media. I'm talking about the biased media that are obviously biased, that will overlook me. I got into this race September 2nd. Been in it for a couple of times, but like I said, I was there to prove something and to show that there are qualified African-American Republicans throughout the country. I head the National Republican African-American Caucus. That's my role, to put the Republican Party in a position where it realizes that we are here and we're qualified. We're more than qualified, and you need to start looking at us. And when you look at us, you're going to find people who have superior qualifications and experience. And so it was more of a test kind of thing. But 2012, I'm in it to win. This is no test. This is no whatever. It's to win.
Do you find more black or African-American people are looking at the Republican Party as a way out, an alternative?
They're wanting to. Mm-hmm. But, when you look at the numbers, you look at the few flies in the bowl of buttermilk, and even those flies that are in the bowl of buttermilk, we're there for more of the token show. And so the Republican Party is going to have to step up to the plate and start realizing that as African Americans, we have more to bring to the table than just a fork and a spoon. We're coming to the table to be a part of policy making, to be a part of leadership, to be a part of elected and appointed leadership as well.
Now, here's you say that the media should be about education. So educate us on who you are and why you believe you're qualified to be a congressperson.
Oh, my goodness. You want to take forever? Well, first of all, I started a program many years ago when I was a little bitty baby in the 70s called Democracy in Action. And I started that program fresh out of college because I saw a need for it. It was voters' apathy. And so it was a civics program that ran in both of the dual school systems. So, I know the system. I know the process. And not only that, but having taught at the University of Tennessee, American government, state and local, and international, you know what? I'm teaching people the process. And so if I don't know it, who does know it? I'm a national and a local media commentator. I can go on and on and on. I head the National Republican African-American Caucus. I've been an African-American Republican for 32 years. I've been in national leadership for 25. And it just burns me when I see these Johnny-come lately, people just step up and the Republican Party will just embrace them. And it seemed like, I'm the hidden little fly in the bowl of buttermilk, under the bowl of buttermilk. And it seems to me that there's been like an effort to sort of keep me in the closet. And on the national level, I'm well known, all over the place. Just left Missouri, I'm all over the place.
But you're never famous in your own backyard.
Yeah, it's like the prophet is without honor in their own home. But, you know, and not only that, I'm a research consultant. I don't need someone to do my research. I do my own research.
What do you think are the three top issues facing the 3rd District that you would address if you are elected to Congress?
The economy, number one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Social Security data has just come out, and it shows that for 2007, 50% of American workers were making less than $26,000 and some change. Think about that, 50%. So people are hurting within the economy, and the government's job is to help to stimulate the economy and to help towards job creation. And so you got to look to small businesses, because small businesses really is the little niche in the corner that actually helps to bring those jobs in. And so we got to look at the economy. We got to look at small business. We got to look at doing something about graduates that are coming out of school who cannot find jobs. You know, 55% of them are unemployed, and those that are some of those that are employed, they're not employed within their careers. We got to start looking at senior citizens. Senior citizens have worked very, very hard, and we start talking about making cuts in Medicaid and Social Security. Sure, something has got to happen, but we got to do something that's humane on those levels. And I mean, I can go on and on and on with the issues because, like I said, I'm a research consultant. I stay up on my research every week.
What's the second most important issue?
Oh, I thought that was like 5 and 1.
So obviously it is all about the economy.
Well, not only that, but it's about civility in Washington, D.C. You know what? America is one country, and we really need to get on that and realize that, yes, you can have a left and a right and whatever, but when we get to the point where we can't even sit down at the national table and come up with some decent legislation that's going to impact the nation as a whole, something is really wrong with that.
All right, Lady J, if people want to find out more about you and your campaign, where can they go online to find out?
Well, just Google Lady J, or you can do ladyjforcongress.com.
All right, we will put that information up on our Facebook page so everybody can find it that way. And thank you very much for joining us, and I look forward to hearing from you as the campaign continues.
Oh, you shall, because I'm about to heat it up.
All right, that sounds good. WPLZ News Time is 8:55. Time for a final check on traffic and weather. Here's Christy Clark.
No new accidents.